This spirited man loves his house. It's his all-time favorite home. He loves his town. It's his all-time favorite hometown. One of the great things about this little town, especially if you ride motorcycles, is the curves. The blind curves. For sporting fellas, such as he, the blind curves can be a real treat. But for locals, such as he, they can be treacherous. Blind curves hide blind driveways.
Blind curve, blind driveway. Blind driveway, blind driveway, blind driveway, blind curve. My driveway.
Some locals attempt to slow down traffic by mounting their own signs. This one's our favorite. It's about 8.5 inches by 11 inches and mounted maybe 10 feet up.
6 miles an hour. So this is what it's like to back out of my driveway. I snapped a couple of exhaust manifold bolts, so it sounds like a lawnmower, a land mower. Every single time. If I'm headed south, I usually turn around at the apex of the blind curve. So that I can back into the driveway so that when I leave again, I can pull out into traffic as opposed to backing into traffic. So every time I come home, if I'm coming home from the north, I gotta turn around in the dirt and then back in from the dirt. But I'm worried that one day some kid is going to come whipping around that corner in a 95 Volkswagen Golf with no brakes and, God forbid, T-bone me or Isabel while we're backing out. Whoa. See, that guy's getting out of his car to open his gate, and he's right around the corner of a blind curve. I hadn't hit the speed limit yet. I was on my way to the speed limit. The speed limit is 35. If you're going 35 and you see me, you have enough time to slow down and let me out. So at 60, you can see the Tacoma with enough room to slow down before creaming us.
So how do you solve this?
A lot of people have these mirrors, but I just don't see how that works. I guess you could set up a camera pointing this way, but by the time the signal got from the camera to the internet to your car, the kid would be boom. I thought about installing a speed bump here in the middle of the night, but I mean, come on. I've been trying to think of a solution for years, and my brother Dean came up with a brilliant way to solve this problem. Step one is to park the Tacoma where the garbage cans go. Then we put a light bar on the roof of the Tacoma, which you can see driving 60 miles an hour from far enough away down the other side of the blind curve, far enough in advance to slow down before you, God forbid, T-bone us. This turns the lights on and off. I could punch a hole or pull out some plugs, cut these wires, route them through, have this big hunk in my cab, and turn it on and off from inside the cab. But instead, I mounted a 65-pound magnet on the back with hot glue, and I'm just gonna magnet it to the chassis and then run these wires right to the battery. Okay, so we got the light bar on the roof, we got the power cord going to the control box. How do we turn the lights on? And how do we turn the lights on from the Land Cruiser or from the motorcycles? And this is my favorite part of the whole project. This was like $25 or something. And look at how big and heavy this thing is. And it does one thing. It's a switch that is powered. Just an on switch, just an off switch. That's it, that's all it does. They say it works for up to like 400 feet and through walls. So you connect this box to the lights, which is the output, and then to the battery and the ground, or the hot, or the wire, I don't know what they're all called. And the remote should work. It comes with 2 remotes. I ordered a third one. Okay, moment of truth. Oh yeah, they work. All right, I'm in my Golf or my GTI. What's the difference? I'm going 60, I'm 17. If I got those garbage cans, I can slow down. Do I see them? I see them. I can see them. And I slow down and I avoid collision. Okay, here's the brake light test. Let's see if we can slow them down. I'm gonna hide behind this tree so that the cars coming this way don't see me. Brake light test. See if the brake lights go on. And that was a GTI, and yes, they did. All right, that's good enough for me. That's science. Random sample. If you drive by my house and you see the lights on, slow down because that means I'm pulling out, or we're pulling out.